Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome back to another episode, Herbal Masked Prepper. I've been having some technical difficulties a lot lately. Um, Trying to get them together as I start giving you all more episodes. A lot of times when I record these videos, for some reason, I'm not getting the whole video recorded. Sometimes it's not picking up my voice. So I'm having to go back and, you know, scrap videos that I'm trying to put out and give you more information on because of these different issues that I'm having. Um, just bear with me. We're going to keep rolling, y'all. Prepping is a lifetime thing, and we're going to continue to do it. Like, one of the biggest issues that I want to say as far as prepping goes is actually just the mindset of the word prepping. Prepping is biblical. You know, um, Joshua, was it Joshua? No, it was the youngest brother in the Bible where he got cast into the hole by the other brothers because they was jealous of him. Joseph, Joseph, and he was sold into slavery because they didn't want to kill him, and he wound up becoming the next biggest man under the Pharaoh over all the land. And then his brothers and his father wound up having to come back and borrow food from him because God gave him a vision that he needed to he needed to put stuff up. The Pharaoh had a dream and he was the only one that could interpret it. I would say that. Now, I ain't come here to preach to y'all, but if it come off like that sometimes, then that's what we going to do. I'm going to preach it and I'm going to teach it and I'm going to tell it to that extent. But it's real. I'm just trying to, enlighten more people so that they could understand that prepping is life or death in most situations. I was watching something where the guy was talking about, life alert when he was growing up. We was kids. You see life alert commercials. Help! I fall and I can't get up. As kids, you laugh at that type of stuff, but when you get older, you understand that these things are essential, not only for your parents, for your aunts, uncles, your grandparents, sometimes for yourself, depending on your health, your family members. If it's a crisis going on and somebody got to get out, y'all got to hurry up and leave. You never know what's going on in the situation. You got to carry somebody. It's detrimental to be in top notch physical shape. Have your herbs, eat a certain way, live a certain way, and just behave to that, effect. It's all right to go out the way and, I guess eat, you know, how you want to here and there. But for the most part, I don't think that type of mind frame is going to take you far in this life because there's so many things out here to hurt you. And psychologically, people don't understand that these people are really trying to hurt you. So you have to prepare your mind, your body, your spirit, exercise, you know, make sure that you pay attention to your health and what you put in it. Health is wealth. These herbs, the things that we take in on a daily basis, or that you might just have in your, you know, prepper pantry, your cut, that might be good for you, depending on what ailment you're trying to, take care of at the time. Things like that. You want to make sure that you're taking care of yourself because at the end of the day, who's going to be there for you? You got to be the one, most of the time, that's the sole provider that the family comes to. You're going to be the one they calling. You're going to be the one they leaning on. You're going to be the one that they expecting to have the knowledge and information that's going to be able to help them carry on and continue to move forward, especially if it's an emergency and everybody got to think quick. Well, who in the group is good at this? Who in the group is good at that? Who in the group is good at? So if you're a prepper and you're already prepared, you're ready when it go down. Think about a trained fighter. A trained fighter is a prepper. He's preparing for a fight.